Good morning, everyone. We are the Group 3, the non-electronic stall warning. I'm with Celestina Esclito, June Carl Mendoza, Joan Lester Isip, Gabriel Rangel, and Brian Silos.
So on this slide, we can see the difference between non-electric stall warning and electric stall warning systems. So non-electric stall warning systems are common on light and small aircrafts, while the electric stall warning systems are for heavy aircrafts. And second one is it utilizes a warning sound or a sound indicating a stall. The difference between the two is that for electric stall warning systems, it utilizes different devices and other factors. So non-electric stall warning devices. We have the stall horn. So the reed type stall warning system operates in a manner similar to a musical instrument, which is the reed, hence the name reed type stall warning system, which produces a tone when air travels through it. The inlet of the small reed type horn is located on the leading edge of the wing near the stagnation point. So when the air pressure that is going into the inlet changes, a sound is produced inside the cockpit, warning the pilot that a stall is going to occur.
So how does the stall horn work? When the leading edge of the wing experiences a decrease in air pressure, the horn will sound. The horn experiences a reverse airflow as a result. The pilot may quickly determine when the stall will occur by paying attention to how the horn's pitch changes. Is the stall horn required? All single-engine aircraft must be equipped with a functioning stall warning system, including the stall horn. But for large aircraft, no, since most aircraft utilizes a gear warning horn, many don't have them. They don't have a stall warning horn since the horn indicates that the gear isn't down, and you don't want to mistake it with that. So the gear warning horn is part of the landing gear system.
So when will the stall warning horn indicate a stall? 5 to 10 knots before an aerodynamic stall occurs, stall warning horn makes an annoying noise in the cockpit enough to warn the pilot to take action. So when low pressure occurs around the hole and reed system, such as at a high angle of attack, it creates suction that can do two things, depending on the system. So for example, in a Cessna, it vibrates a plastic reed in the cockpit behind a speaker baffle in the cabin. The speaker is at the upper right corner of the cockpit near the wing leading edge. So basically, there's no electricity involved. So here is an example, a video of what I was just saying.
There you go. You hear it?
That'll do.
You hear it?
No, we can hit it.
I hear it.
Do it again. Let's do it in one more time. One more time for this.
You hear it?
What the fuck was that?
So as for the angle attack, as it increases, the low pressure air traveling over the wing moves into an area where the reed inlet is located, causing it to sound. So meaning that if it meets those conditions, it will begin to produce a sound. So the variables that may affect the outcome is on a low angle attack. High velocity airflow is not yet flowing over the reed inlet. However, when high velocity airflow happens, which results to low pressure, it will now start to flow on the area where the reed inlet is located. So on the right, we see the stagnation point in relation to a low and high angle of attack. So the stagnation point is always on the lower surface near the leading edge at positive angles of attack. And as the angle of attack increases, the stagnation point with it, the region of ice accumulation moves aft.
In system checking of non-electronic stall warning devices, when checking for non-electronic stall warning devices, always refer to the manual to make sure what you're doing is right. Remember, each test is specified for each aircraft and does not apply to every single aircraft. So when you see someone doing or kissing an airplane wing leading edge, they're not actually kissing it. They're testing whether the stall warning signal works. If if it's not properly maintained or if it's not working, they we can get a wrong indication of a stall occurring and we may lose the aircraft control.
So that's it for the non-electronic stall warning. Thank you for listening to our report.